Marks 3 years since the murder of LSU student Allie Rice. Ethan Tuttle spoke to her father about how her death impacted the community as the search for her killer continues. Good evening, Ethan.
Good evening, Liz. It's a death that sparked immense change within the Baton Rouge community, but still 3 years later, and important questions remain unanswered.
The pain is no less than it was, finding this out 3 years ago.
For Paul Rice, the pain of September 16th, 2022 never goes away. His daughter, Allie Rice, 21 at the time, was shot and killed at 2 in the morning while sitting in her car on Government Street waiting for a train to pass. 3 years later, still no answers on who took the life of Allie Rice.
It's hard to just go on day by day when you don't know anything. You just have this big hole.
The investigation into who killed her has been extensive. There's one school of thought that Allie's killer is dead, killed in a shooting, but police say that's only one theory.
That has been part of our investigation, and we have heard of that, so we did look into that aspect. We can't disprove that at this particular time, but it has been a thought, and it has been looked into.
As in any investigation, hard evidence is crucial.
We can't say and close the case based off a rumor that we've heard. We need concrete information and evidence that'll tell us that is indeed that person, so the investigation remains ongoing.
15 minutes away in Howell Park, an inspiration center is getting closer to being completed. When that day comes, Allie Rice will have a learning center room here named in her honor, along with Devin Page, another life lost to senseless gun violence. His taken while he was curled up, sleeping in bed. He was just 3 years old.
These were people, and so regularly we have all this violence, and I think sometimes it's become a faceless thing that we deal with, but this keeps a face or keeps faces on people's minds.
Clay Young heads up the Louisiana Law Enforcement and Criminal Justice Foundation, one of several groups involved in bringing this building to life. He says this center will help keep these names alive and hopes it will usher in a safer tomorrow for today's children.
They have become symbols of something we want to remove from our community, and that's violence. And I draw strength from talking to their families and thinking about how this impacts them.
We're definitely grateful and thankful for, the support to our family, support to our foundation, and everyone that's worked hard to keep Allie's memory alive. But in the end, we still don't have her, and we still don't have an answer.
Ethan Tuttle, WAFB 9 News. There's going to be a balloon release for Allie at 5:30 at the Inspiration Center. That's taking place tomorrow, Liz.
All right, Ethan, thank you for that.